Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So today I have Carolyn joining me. Hey, Carolyn.
Hi, Amanda. Hello, everyone.
Hey, guys, we have really exciting video. It's actually from one of Caroline's clients' questions, and we figured that a lot of people may have this question, so we're going to answer it for you. So the question is, how come people that don't believe or even know about the law of assumption manifest relationships so easily, yet the client's struggling and doing all the scripting and everything, and it's not happening easily for her. So we thought we would do a video on the secret of how to manifest anything easily, because we're going to explain how this works and how we understand it works. And hopefully I intend that everybody gets something from it and has an aha moment to go, okay, so we're going to break it down really simply. Just before we dive into it, guys, Carolyn's having a sale on her coaching, link in the description, as well as she's got a new hypnosis track. She is a neurolinguistic programming practitioner and a hypnotherapist. So we've got a new hypnotherapy track of affirmations called How to Receive an Avalanche of Text from Your Specific Person. So yeah, it's all about getting the communication to just come in from that person in abundance. So yeah, very excited about that. Her hypnosis tracks are very great. They're getting a lot of great feedback. And, I think it's nice to relax with some hypnosis and focus on what you want and have that relaxing time in your day, because I know it can be hectic, our days, go, 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 and taking that time for yourself. You can listen to it in a bubble bath. That actually sounds really good. I might just do that.
Well, you can do it, but don't fall asleep and drown in the water.
Yes, okay, never mind. Bad idea. That's right. It's hypnosis. Do it somewhere safe. Not
Yeah.
That's me. Anyway, I intend the advice I give in the rest of this video will be a lot better than that.
We are safe. We're always safe, and I mentioned it in the hypnosis track. Be in a place where you're safe.
And in the future, she's going to say at the beginning, don't do it in the bubble bath, like Amanda suggested. And I'm a hypnotherapist, a trained hypnotherapist too. What am I saying? Wow. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Jerry made me say it. I'm like, yes, Jerry, I'll say it. He's like, say it. And I'm like, okay, I don't think it's a good idea, but I said it anyway.
It sounds very good, but as you drift into that state of deep relaxation, you may be fully awake and aware the whole time, but sometimes we fall asleep. So we just want to be safe.
That is true. I have fallen asleep during hypnosis before. So yes. Okay. Not a good idea on this end, but I do know about law of assumption. So I'm going to explain what I know about that. So I guess my take on it is, why, do some people manifest so easily and they don't know anything about this, is because their beliefs and assumptions are in line with what they want. I mean, the only thing that we need to do to create is to put our thoughts towards what we create. I mean, that's it. We were equipped with everything that we already needed to do it from birth. And the only thing that we need to do is to think positive and have positive assumptions and beliefs towards the situation that we absolutely want, right? I think sometimes, and I've seen this in the past, is, when people know consciously and about the law of assumption and think that there's all these techniques you have to do, but there is no techniques you have to do. The only thing you have to do is a mental diet, is basically put your thoughts towards what you want instead of what you don't want, And I think sometimes people get a little bit caught up thinking they've got to do the scripting, they got to do the visualizing, they got to do all these things, but our subconscious mind does something really great for us. Whenever we say a statement, so if I was to say to you guys right now, don't think of a blue duck, you just thought of a duck. May have been purple, may have yellow gumboots on, it doesn't matter. You still thought of a duck, because your subconscious mind is going to automatically create a picture of every single word and every single thought that you say. Right? So it's all just a matter of letting your subconscious mind do that work and just focusing on what you want. I honestly do zero techniques. I mean, once in a while I'll write stuff down if I'm really like spiraling out of control, but and like hypnosis tracks, I used to do them before because I enjoy them, but not because I thought I had to do them to manifest anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. So beliefs, they become a natural state. We are not aware of a lot of beliefs that we have. So the question that client had, she was saying to me, She wanted to meet somebody new and get married. And she goes, why is it so much work? I have to do all those techniques. It's draining. I'm tired of doing it. So right there, it becomes a chore. It's not pleasant. You're forcing yourself. So it comes from the state of like, okay, I don't have it. That becomes the dominant state. Well, you don't have it. You're not going to have it. You want to have it. So why is it? So some people, they don't know anything about the law of assumption, and they easily get married. They never had to script. They never had to do any affirmations, and they got it. It seems unfair, but if you feel that it's unfair, is that maybe you're missing the point where it all comes from your belief and what feels natural. For instance, for me, when I grew up, I saw everybody around me was married, the adults, and I naturally believed that was part of life, that you grew up and then in your early 20s, that was just my belief, right? It was normal to get married. There was somebody for everyone. And that's it. I didn't question it. I never thought about it. I never stressed about it. I just thought it was a natural unfolding of events. It was not just a natural unfolding of events. It was actually my belief, but I didn't realize it was a belief. So it is a belief. So naturally, I got easily married, young in my 20s, and it was never a problem for me to get married. I had several marriages, but it was a belief. Now, when often you had several breakups, or you had divorces, or even if you did not go through it yourself, but you got traumatized by, let's say, your family, your parents, or whatever you witnessed as a child, then you do create a belief, whether you're aware or not, that, it's difficult to be together, it's difficult to meet someone, or it's being in a relationship is hard. And all this is running through your mind on a loop without you being aware, and it creates a belief. So it's really a matter of what you believe. Why is it easy for this person and not for you? Well, they don't believe what you believe. That's as simple as that. But you're not doomed. You can change your beliefs once you're aware. Okay, like for her in her state, for instance, she was saying, it's hard work. So make it that it's easy. Make it that you don't even need to script or do the affirmations or do all this. It's just, it's easily for me to meet people and quality people and someone to marry. It's just easy, comes easy. That's who I am. That's who I am now. And you embody that, that new person that supports your affirmation, your desire. And it has to become natural. So we say, affirmation through repetition to create the belief, but it has to get to the point where it's just you. It's natural, and it pushes out easily.
Exactly. So I just thought of a really good example. So I'm a video gamer, in case nobody knows that. I love video games. Absolutely love them. They're my hobby, my pastime. So and I have a belief that I am very good at video games. I'm really good at video games. I pick them up super quick. I enjoy doing them. I'm really good at them. So that's my belief. That comes easily and effortlessly. Like I, pick up easily a video game and I'm really good at it right away. And I know better than the average person because I've seen other people play video games for the first time. And it's like, for me, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, it's easy, So, but now let's contrast that with, let's say, for instance, I was trying to manifest being good at playing video games. And then there's me going, okay, I'm no good at playing video games. I want to manifest being better at playing video games. And then I start scripting of how I'm good at playing video games and how so I'm spending a lot more time thinking that I need to do these things to manifest being better at playing video games when I just needed to change my thought of I'm good at playing video games to begin with. Of course, don't get us wrong. Your scripting and all those other things are really great if you enjoy doing them, like write the story of your life. I mean, if I was to script living from the end of being a great video gamer, it would more look like, okay, so tomorrow I'm going to beat that quest and I'm going to get that new gear and I'm going to do this and right? And, and script out, basically what my day is going to look like in my video game the next day rather than focusing on scripting, being good at it, make the assumption that, you know what, I'm going to be in the relationship that I want. I am in the relationship that I want. Jerry wants to be with me, and then script what that relationship looks like, right? You know, rather than coming from, I don't have what I have now, like Carolyn's saying is lack, and then basically looking to create that. I mean, the law works whether you believe in this or not. And I guess part of it is what I'm trying to say is not to get caught up in needing to do these techniques, thinking you have to do these techniques. Assume, you know, already that you are going to get what you want. Like me, my main belief is I always get what I want, and I get it easily and effortlessly. I mean, does that mean I don't have a block once in a while? No, absolutely not. Sometimes I have a belief that's been hanging out there that I do need to address and change. But as soon as you recognize it, you're half the battle's done. You've recognized it. You just say, this is instead. So let's say I've got a belief that, you know, relationships never work out for me. Okay, as long as I recognize it, then I say relationships always work out for me. Affirm that a few times till it feels comfortable. Boom, I'm over it, moving on, right?
Yeah. And it's really like, okay, you're not, let's say, scripting to get this person. You script to realize, you know, to reinforce the fact that now you are this person who's getting whatever she wants, everything that she wants. The relationships, the marriage, and everything else. That's exactly the difference of, you know, scripting, and it becomes from lack or scripting just to reinforce the fact that you are this person, and this is going to be your new foundation, your new belief, your new you.
Exactly. And, you know, only do techniques out of enjoyment, like because you enjoy them. Like we've got so many courses, and we never say you have to do this course to be successful. We say, here's a course because, I mean, me personally, I love doing courses because it is my time to focus on my end goal. It's my time to focus on, in a guided way, of what I want. I love doing hypnosis because I love relaxing, and I love, you know, being in a hypnotic state, and I love it. So I do it because I enjoy it, not because I feel like I have to do it to get what I want. If we start feeling like we have to do scripting, we have to do this, we have to do that to get what we want, then we're going to get exhausted and tired out. But I will tell you, the one thing that you have to do is a mental diet. It's all there is, right? That's the basis of everything. Your reality is a direct reflection of your thoughts. The only thing that we're tasked with every day is asking ourselves, do we want that thought or do we not want that thought? With the knowledge that we always get what we like focus on, and our choice is, are we investing our thoughts in the future or are we spending them today? Because whatever we're thinking right now is going to show up in our reality later. And that's the only responsibility to ourselves that we have. But you don't even have to be on a mental diet. You can go ahead and think whatever you want, but just know that that's what's going to come back into your reality. So start steering that ship. Like we say in NLP, who's driving your bus? Start driving your bus to the destination that you want. And that means focusing on the thoughts that get you towards that destination, that are in line with your end goal, right?
Yeah, everything you think has to support what it is that you want, where you're going, your destination.
Exactly. Right. So, yeah, I mean, you know, in a nutshell, you know, why do people get it really easily? Because they've got that belief, and they don't even know. There's so many people out there that are successful that don't even know about the law of assumption or the law of attraction, but they're successful because they believe in themselves, and they've got a belief that that's going to work out for them. And that's all we need. That's all you need. You don't even need to be consciously aware. I guess, you know what, we are sort of blessed being consciously aware of our thoughts creating, because I mean, we could maybe, you know, use that information to manifest things quicker, you know, not get stuck in a rut for so long, because all we need to say to ourselves is, hey, my thoughts create, and everyone is me pushed out. I've got evidence of this. I know it's real. I know it's true. And right now I'm going to make a choice to start thinking on what I want. And it's really in that second that you change your life completely. So it's just a matter of catching yourself when, you know, you go down that negative road, and it's no big deal. I mean, there's been days I've said to myself, Amanda, your thoughts create, smarten up quite a bit. And other days I haven't had to say it to myself. The point is, right, is catch yourself, listen to yourself. How are you feeling? What thoughts are you entertaining? Put them there. But again, you don't even need to know this stuff, right? And that's why, you know, some people just seem to get it. They've got the belief, they're sailing, you know, perfectly, right?
Well, that's a very super important point you just brought up, because you cannot compare yourself to others because you don't know what they believe. You don't know what's inside their mind. And, it reminds me of an example. When you travel, you're on your plane and you arrive and there's a time difference. Those people who worry about the time difference do experience jet lag. And then they can't sleep and it's difficult. And there's some people who don't even know. And then you would say, well, what happened to you? How come you're up and you're following the sun and you're right on with the program, like there's no time difference? And they would say, oh, I was not aware. I didn't know I had to have jet lag. So, it's really your awareness, your beliefs, what you have inside, and just, comparison with others, it's not going to work. It's easy for them because they didn't even think about it. They didn't know. That's
Exactly.
all.
Exactly. I mean, it's great. It's so funny because I used to say that all the time. Like when I heard that term ghosting, I was like, what's that? Oh, it's when someone doesn't talk to you, they just ignore you. And I was like, huh. And then I thought to myself, wow, I'm like, if you don't want to be ghosted, never accuse anyone. If you don't even know that there's such a thing as ghosting, how can anyone ghost you? Because we create, as soon as we make someone's behavior mean they're ghosting us, we put on ghosting color glasses and we see it. But if we were to say, oh no, they're just busy, they're going to text me later, boom, our normal, assumption glasses of living from the end that we want, the communication, now all of a sudden go on and we no longer see it. So we color our world with the meanings we give things, right? So again, back to our thoughts, right? And again, regardless if you know this or not, everybody's creating in their own quantum bubble all the time. And they don't need to be woken and hip to this. Everyone's always doing it. It can't be turned off. It's just a matter of, believing in yourself and steering it to where you want, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Very good.
Yes, that was better than the bubble bath thing now, wasn't it? Jerry, no more. He's not allowed in videos anymore. Seriously, Jerry? Okay, you gotta go, buddy. I'm just kidding, Jerry.
So funny.
I should have questioned him a little bit more, but anyway. Well, I hope everybody got a good laugh from that. I know I did. Anyways, thank you so much for being here today, Carolyn.
Thanks, Amanda, and thank you for making us laugh all the time. I love it.
And guys, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.